my breakfast sandwich is the one in the front, along with this part. The rest of it's gonna go in the fridge for the next 2 mornings. And I topped the sauce I ended up using for my breakfast sandwich is this. It's made for breakfast sandwiches, so it tastes good. It is on the sweeter side. As you can tell, I have a hash brown, I have 2 ounces of ham, and I topped it with 2 eggs. I did already eat the other breakfast sandwich, but I didn't have an egg on that one. I was hungry while I was cooking, so that's what I ate. But that is going to be my breakfast. If you want to see what else I had throughout the day, just stick around. I'm going to just pop this in the fridge for whenever we want to have breakfast. Maybe about 2 large russet potatoes, 4 eggs, and just a handful of cheese. I didn't measure it, so I'm not sure. Tonight for dinner, I'm making barbecue flavored hamburgers. I'm gonna put pineapple on mine and chips, and I'll show you how I'm gonna compile that and what I'm using and all that good stuff. My husband wants a hash brown on his, so I took his from this morning, and I'm gonna put it on his hamburger whenever that gets done. I'm making some pre-made hamburger patties. It was actually cheaper to buy this than it was to buy just regular packaged ground beef, which is crazy. These prices are ridiculous, they really are. But that is what I'm using. The hamburger drippings that are in the pan, I usually collect those prior to seasoning, and whatever that is, I split between both my dogs just for a nice little treat. The seasoning I'm going to use tonight is this. I haven't tried it before, so I'm excited. I like this one from the same brand, so I'm sure I'm going to like the other one. I'm going to combine that with this flavor, some moisture or something got into it, so it's doing that. But oh, I'm actually out almost, so I may end up, actually that might last me another couple times. So I'm also going to use this, and then I'm going to top with some of this flavor. So I added the cream cheese. I'm just waiting for it to heat up enough so I can mix it all the way in. And then I'm gonna cook that. I just added some butter as well. And I'm gonna add the rest of the thing as well. I'm gonna add this in. So I'm just mixing as I go and tasting things and seeing how I feel about flavors, and depending on how I feel, I may add more things. Uh, it it just depends, but I think this is gonna be it. So I added, as you can tell, I added a lot more, but once I mix it in, it'll be safer as well. So this is the hubby's meal. One is just a regular cheeseburger, and then one is the hash brown. cheeseburger with a side of barbecue chips. These are the chips that I have on hand, so this is what I'm using. So mine is just a regular burger. I have it on my little heater, so that's why it's rotating right now. But it's just that barbecue flavored burger topped with some diced pineapple, and then I'm gonna throw the chips on top. That ended up being almost a perfect size, but I want a little more crunch, so I'm gonna just kind of layer everything. Not kind of, I'm actually layering everything. And so it's gonna all break and fall apart once I start chewing on it. And then this is the top of my sandwich. I just took it off of the pan, so it's nice and toasty. But I almost forgot my mashed potatoes. So that's about, just eyeballing, maybe about a cup. So that is going to be my dinner. I was craving the Red Robin Tavern burger, I believe is what it was. So I ended up making it at the house because it's cheaper. Sorry, for some reason I'm coughing a lot. But I am gonna top the mashed potatoes with some shredded cheese, put it in the microwave for maybe 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how that looks. But other than that, that is my dinner tonight. I do appreciate you hanging out and kind of just seeing how I've been generally eating throughout the day on this weight loss journey. Today I did overeat according to my food tracker, but you know, that's life. I'm not concerned about being over a little bit or being under. I don't want to police myself in that kind of way, so I'm not going to. And then tomorrow I can always jump back on track and come back under my and just you know, whatever number it gives me for the day, depending on how much activity I have. Just make sure I keep coming under that for the most part. And days where I overeat don't generally cause an issue for me. But I appreciate you hanging out, and thank you.